खुलेगा किस्सों का पर्चा जब होगी चाय पे चर्चा। चाय पे चर्चा विद आरजे सौम्या ओनली ऑन रेडियो टिश्यू।
हेलो एवरीबॉडी, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल एंड सलाम। आप सभी का एक और बार फिर से स्वागत है चाय पे चर्चा पे। एंड आज यस सौम्या मिश्रा नहीं, आज यश पटेल बात करेंगे। एंड वी हैव कम विथ अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल इंटरव्यू with none other than Nitin Sawant, who is the technical director of Savitri Theatre. Savitri Theatre is very well known and all over GTA, बहुत ही ज़्यादा famous है in the theatre industry. Very much. Thank you so much, Nitin sir, for joining us today, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Yash, and thank you for having me on the show. Very excited to be here.
Awesome. I'll straight away get into some information because दर्शकों को ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि आज का जो इंटरव्यू है इट्स गोइंग टू बी मेनली जो इन सावित्री जो फेस्टिवल्स करती है, सावित्री जो आज तक के फेस्टिवल्स उन्होंने किए हैं उन पे हमारी चर्चा होगी, सो दैट you all know really what Savitri stands for and what you can contact Savitri for, and it's an honor because नितिन जी हमने साथ में काफी काम किया है and नितिन जी हमेशा mostly backstage पे होते हैं. Whatever you see on the front end of Savitri, उनके पीछे नितिन जी का हाथ है, because I've seen him go here there and work very hard for the success of Savitri. So नितिन जी, आपका एक बहुत ही I would say it's a great festival जो अभी आ रहा है, which is the Fringe Festival. उसके बारे में थोड़ा कुछ बताइए हमारे दर्शकों को प्लीज.
Sure. So दुनिया में एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जिसका नाम है वर्ल्ड फ्रिंज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, और उनके वेरियस चैप्टर्स है, जैसे यूएस में है, कनाडा में, इंडिया में, यूके में. तो हर चैप्टर, हर कंट्री में अलग अलग फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं. जैसे यहाँ पर टोरंटो फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल होता है, ग्वाल्फ, हैमिल्टन, एडिनबर्ग, बहुत सारे फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं. तो हमने सोचा कि हम भी फ्रिंज का फेस्टिवल स्टार्ट करेंगे, बट वील गिव इट अ यूनिक ट्विस्ट एंड वी विल डू इट मोर फॉर द मल्टीलिंगुअल कॉन्सेप्ट, इन द सेंस कि हमारा फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल का नाम है मिसिसागा मल्टीलिंगुअल फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल, MMFF. So this is what we started. This is the 5th year, and this is what we do once a year. The festival is held for 1 week or 2 weeks, depending. Last year we did 1 week. This year we are doing 2 weeks. Wow. And I'll tell you more as we go along, but that is what we are doing. The MMFF is something that we are very proud to present because we get a chance to showcase a lot of local talent.
That's awesome. And मैंने ये भी सुना है नितिन जी कि this is the only multilingual French festival all over North America. Is that correct?
Actually all over the world actually, because जो इंडिया में होता है वो सिर्फ एक भाषा में होता है. जो in the other countries also there is like whichever is the dominant language of that country. पर जब यहाँ की बात आती है, we are such a cultural mix कि it is just not fair to have only Hindi or Punjabi or Gujarati or Marathi. Therefore, we call it the multilingual. And being in Mississauga, we are very proud to call it the Mississauga Multilingual Fringe Festival.
That's amazing. It's really great work that you do, Nitin ji, because multilingual. I saw Toronto Fringe Festival, which was mainly in English, right? So local जो talent है, जो multiple languages में अपना showcase करते, because of course Hindi theater, Gujarati theater, all have their own emotions according to the languages. So people can portray that. That's amazing. इससे मुझे याद आया, I had participated in one of the Savitri festivals, SAWITRI Shorts, recently, and it was I was so grateful because as an aspiring actor, I wanted a stage to showcase my talent, to just act it all out that I have learned since years. India में गया था, यहाँ पे आके मौका नहीं मिला, but once I got to know that Savitri Theatre has this festival short, I went, gave auditions. So for these aspiring actors or even directors, right? What is, according to Fringe, how can they participate, or what kind of an opportunity it is for those aspiring actors and directors?
Sure. तो एक खासियत और एक खूबी जो है फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल की कि इट इज़ व्हाट इज़ कॉल्ड अ नॉन क्यूरेटेड शो. इसका मतलब है कि आप जो प्रेजेंट करेंगे उसमें हमारा कुछ इनपुट नहीं होता.
Mhm.
अगर आपको जो भी करना है आप कीजिए. तो कभी कभी इट गोज टू द अदर एक्सट्रीम, बट इट द वर्ल्ड फ्रिंज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन does not allow us to curate anything. That is one big difference. So if you are a writer, producer, director, actor, and you want to just express yourself in any which way, Fringe is the platform for that. Now, the way to take part in any Fringe festival, but I'll talk about our Fringe festival, is that in January, we release the application process. So you pay $25, you apply for the Fringe festival, and then we give it about 3 weeks. और उसके बाद March में, sorry about that, March में we have a lottery. ये पूरी लॉटरी बेस्ड सिस्टम होती है बिकॉज हमारा रिस्पॉन्स इतना इतना स्ट्रांग है कि इट इज लाइक वी डोंट चूज इट. लिटरली वी टेक अ स्पिनिंग व्हील, सबके नाम लिखे जाते हैं और देन वी जस्ट स्पिन द व्हील. तो इट इज़ वेरी एक्साइटिंग. तो अगर आपका नाम लॉटरी में आ गया तो यू आर गिवन 1 month to say yes or no. And if you say yes, then you just have to give us your name and the production name. We don't want anything else. We don't want to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, how many actors. उसका हमसे कोई लेना देना नहीं है.
Okay.
You pay $250, you get onto the list, and there is a huge waiting list. So if you do not take it and you're in the top 6, we choose 6 for a week. So this year we are doing 12 because we are 2 weeks. So if you're not in the, if you're in the top 6 and you want for some reason not to participate, fine. The 7th person gets it, and the next person gets it, and the next person gets it. So everything is very transparent, very open, and there is absolutely nothing. There is no like कि हम इसको चूज करेंगे, उसको चूज करेंगे, ये बहुत बढ़िया एक्टर है तो इसकी प्रोडक्शन लेते हैं. We are absolutely transparent to everything.
Everything
So
is like a
great
lucky.
process है, बहुत मजा आती है.
Wow, that's amazing. And full freedom to the actors, the
Absolutely.
directors, the writers, जो showcase करना है कर सकते हैं.
There is no censorship, and there is no kabhi kabhi, but of course you have to, agar if you're using foul language, or if you're having, let's say, semi nudity or something, you have to inform the audience in advance that this is not meant for 14 or below, or parental guidance. Wo sab you just have to announce it. After that, if someone still wants to come, it's up to them.
Okay, perfect. So ये साल के entries तो हो गए, and the Fringe Festival is coming this August, right? I think next week.
Yeah,
Correct?
11th to 17th at AN1 Studios, and 18th to 24th at Sampradaya Theatre.
Okay.
These are the
So
2 weeks.
people,
And you can get more details of this on either the Savitri website, which is sawitri.ca, or mississagafringe.ca. And there you'll be able to see all the past 4 years all the people who have applied, all the people who have taken part. It's very beautiful. I mean, if someone gets a chance, you should go and visit our site.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity. जिसको देखना है Fringe Festival जा सकते हैं ये साल, and maybe who knows, you want to participate and showcase your talent next year. Jan is the month, and of course, follow Savitri to know more. This reminds me, आपने एक और फेस्टिवल किया, आपने एक और वर्कशॉप किया था, इम्प्रोव वर्कशॉप, जो आई थिंक रेडियो डेशम ने भी एडवर्टाइज किया था. सो टॉक समथिंग अबाउट इट. व्हाट इज इम्प्रोव, एंड वो वर्कशॉप में होता क्या है?
Sure. Excuse me. So there are 2 types. One is that where we have acting, where there's a director, and then there is a script, and when there is, everything is given to you. You just have to bring your talent forward with all that's given to you. But there's another aspect of acting which is really very exciting, and that is called improv. Improv mein There is no script. There is no, you are just thrown into the deep end straight away. You're
Mhm.
just said, you are a king. Start talking like a king for three minutes
On stage,
on
direct.
stage. So, of course, now we don't just throw you in the deep end. We go through a 10-week process where we have people who are very well established in the improv world in the GTA. They come and take workshops, and they get paid pretty decently.
Mhm.
But we keep the cost of the workshop very low. It's like $100 for 10 sessions, like $10 a session, which is almost 2.5 hours, is incredible.
Yes.
So, but because we want more and more people to participate. So, improv mein, you learn to think on your feet, to
Mm.
say what comes to your mind, because normally when you go up on stage, suddenly you just get a brain freeze. But this helps you to get over it. And there are some pointers. Like, for example, look at the person in the audience who's the most friendly. Chote mote pointers hai, that those are told to people. And then you practice so much that on the final few days, you're very comfortable.
Wow, it sounds it's very interesting है. मैंने भी improv किया है. It is definitely थोड़ा nervous feel होता है stage पे जाके spontaneously just speak anything, you know. But it is a practice. It is a practice. There are techniques जो
Yeah,
ये workshop में सीखने मिलते हैं, correct?
absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
that's perfect. Now, in terms of tickets for Fringe Festival, how can our viewers grab those tickets?
Sure. So, just a little unique thing about the ticketing system of Fringe. The reason I want to bring this up is because it is a unique factor कि जो भी ticket sales होती है वो 100% goes back to the artist.
Wow.
हम उसका कुछ नहीं रखते as long as there are no fees from the ticketing company, वो deduct होती है, लेकिन 95 or 98% of the money, sometimes even 100%, goes back to the artist, which gives them an impetus to, to market themselves. हम भी बहुत सारा marketing करते हैं, जैसे अभी कर रहे हैं, Facebook करते हैं, Instagram करते हैं, print media, poster, सब करते हैं हम.
Mhm.
So if you want to get the tickets, all you have to do is to go to savitri.ca, और वहाँ पे home page पे you will see the links are there, or go to mississauga.fringe.ca and the links are there. One link for AN1 Studio, which is first week, and second link for Sampradaya, which is the second week. And it is
Perfect.
also showing you on the bottom of the screen.
Yes, on the bottom of the screen, guys. That's the link, and also you can contact Savitri. There's a website as well, www.savitri.ca, and grab your tickets. All right, now let's talk about Nitin sir. ये साल French Festival में, you said there are 12 plays, correct? So, what kind of genres can our viewers expect? टेम्परामेंट्स इमोशंस कैसे प्लेज एक्सपेक्ट
Yeah.
करेंगे ये साल?
So it goes from very, very intense and very, very deeply emotional plays. जैसे एक प्ले है अनकहे संवाद, जो अखिल जी ने किया हुआ है. ही इज द प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ दैट प्ले. सो अनकहे संवाद आज अनस्पोकन वर्ड में आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो कि जब भी हम अनस्पोकन वर्ड की बात करते हैं तो हाउ डीप यू कैन गो इनटू योरसेल्फ, कि जो हमने कहा नहीं लेकिन हमने बहुत कुछ कह दिया. This sort of an emotion comes about. So where that is very serious. Then Gulzar ji ke upar bhi there is a play where there is a dialogue between Gulzar and a couple of his other people. तो वो भी काफी सीरियस है. और फिर हल्के फुल्के भी है, जैसे हमारा एक है कि जय मिस्टर जय बोई इज डूइंग अ प्ले which is a one man comedy. He just talks about his life and the way things are for him. So it ranges right from the very simple to the very complex, and the description of every play is on the ticketing link. तो जब भी आप ticketing link पे जाओगे तो when you see something, you'll say दुखड़े रिश्ते, for example. वो नाम से ही पता चलता है दुखड़े रिश्ते, मतलब oh my god, this is going to be so sad and so serious. तो वो सारा उसका typical joke है, actors के नाम, वो सारा details है. Then you decide whether you want to see a serious play. I would suggest you see all the plays, because basically these are all local actors and they need your support. If there's anything you can do for local actors is to support them. because that is something that we sorely lack in the GTA. वो टोरंटो फ्रिंज में भी दिखता है, यहाँ पे भी दिखता है, जब भी हम प्लेज होस्ट करते हैं तभी भी दिखता है. But this is something that they get 100% of the money. So that is very important that ticket sales are of a substantial level. So they get something substantial to take and to distribute to their other colleagues.
Yes, and to be honest, जैसे I've been here for 6 years. As an actor, मैं मुझे एक्टिंग बहुत पसंद है, बट फॉर ये 5 सालों के लिए आई डिडंट नो कि यहाँ पे थिएटर एग्जिस्ट करता है. मैं एक और दूसरे कॉर्नर में था. आई वाज इन स्कारबरो, एंड देन वंस आई शिफ्टेड दिस साइड, आई वाज लाइक ओ माय गॉड, यू नो, यहाँ पे पूरा एक अलग दुनिया है थिएटर का. एंड डेफिनेटली बहुत बहुत ही टैलेंटेड लोग हैं. यू गो फॉर, पीपल गो फॉर मूवीज, सिनेमाज, बट this gives you a very different and a unique feeling. आके देखना, बैठना, participate करना. So yes, you know, please support local artists, and yes, you will take back something that is not compared to normal cinema as well.
Yeah. So, and what we have done is that we've been in this for about 21 years, 20 going on 22nd year now. And we've created a small theater in Mississauga, which is at Queensway and Kothra. It is a very low-cost theater, no fancy razzmatazz, just right amount of lighting, very good sound, cameras. We do a lot of streaming ourselves. So, अगर आपको कुछ try करना है, कुछ start करना है, but you don't know where to start, what to do, come and talk to us. Come and see our theater. It is not as expensive as you think. लोग सोचेंगे मैं अभी $500,000 करूंगा, कौन आएगा, कैसे आएगा. You don't worry about all that because we take care of all the stresses of putting up a production for you. I'm not trying to sell my AN1 studio as we call it, but I'm just saying it exists, and if you ever need it, please don't hesitate to contact us.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Now we spoke about different themes जो ये साल फ्रिंज में हम प्ले करने वाले हैं. Nitin sir, anything that stood out for you, like what you might be you know, looking up to, कि ये play तो मैं देखूंगा and has a very unique theme?
See, basically जब भी अपना बच्चा होता है तो अब सबसे प्यारा होता ही है. So it is not like one play or two plays. I see all the plays, if there are 6 or 12, 4 times, because each performer gets 4 chances to perform. तो मैं तो सारे शो 4 बार देखता हूँ. And
Yeah.
but it's unique because every time you see the same thing again, you see a different aspect. एक अलग सा पहलू, एक something different comes out of it. कोई एक्टिंग में, कोई यू नो प्रोडक्शन क्वालिटी में, टेक्निकल में, कुछ ना कुछ तो डिफरेंट आ ही जाता है.
Different आता है.
Yeah, so that's the reason we have given you 4 chances to see every play. सुबह शाम को है, 7 बजे है, 10 बजे है, 2 बजे दोपहर में, वीकेंड पे है. तो you can't make this excuse कि ये टाइम मुझे सूट नहीं हो रहा है. Some time has to suit you. Okay, so
Actually,
to answer your question, I'm sorry, but I can't choose between my kids.
I totally understand. Now, you've been doing Fringe since the last 5 years. 5 साल से आप कर रहे हो. आपने क्या ग्रोथ देखा है, क्या इन द कम्युनिटी ऑफ एक्टर्स, डायरेक्टर्स, पूरी थिएटर कम्युनिटी में क्या आपने डिफरेंसेस देखे हैं थ्रू आउट दीज 5 years?
So एक चीज तो हमने जरूर देखी है कि that the involvement from people has increased, and this we know from the waiting list, because this time we had 6 को चुनने के बाद for the second week we had 24 people on the waiting list, which is quite a bit. Normally we have about 3, 4, 5, 6 ऐसे. इस बार 24 लोग waiting list पे थे. तो which really show that people are really wanting to come and wanting to perform. They just need a platform, and that's what Savitri stands for, giving a platform. So I've seen that, plus I've seen the passion. I've seen we have a couple of people, जब भी उनका नाम लॉटरी में नहीं आता तो वो literally tears में होते हैं. They start really crying, saying कि यार अभी और 1 साल ठहरना पड़ेगा. So और मेरा वेट लिस्ट पे नाम आएगा, मेरा वेट लिस्ट पे नाम आएगा. So you know, when you see this enthusiasm and passion, then you feel satisfied कि भाई हम कुछ तो सही कर रहे हैं, कुछ तो गलत नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे.
Correct. No, that's really awesome. And एक बार और for our viewers, ticket link is on your screen. You can go to the website, you can contact Savitri directly for grabbing your tickets. And there are many shows starting from August 11th, right? If I'm not wrong,
Correct.
11th to 24th of August.
Correct.
Perfect. Awesome. Now, just I would say we've covered mostly everything. Is there anything, Nitin sir, जो आपको share करना है to our viewers?
Yeah, all मतलब there is सावित्री का एक mandate है जो we really truly believe in, and that is that we want to give a platform to youngsters, to new people, not youngsters in terms of age, but youngsters in terms of being on theater. कि
Hmm.
लोगों की कभी कभी बहुत दिली ख्वाहिश होती है कि भाई मुझे स्टेज पे जाना है, बट आई एम 55 ईयर्स, अभी कहाँ जाऊंगा मैं, जब कॉलेज और स्कूल में नहीं कर सका अब कहाँ करूंगा, विच इज नॉट ट्रू. यू कैन डू इट एट एनी एज, and we have examples where people have come in now, they are like 40 50 plus and they have really blossomed. तो मुझे इतना ही कहना है कि there is really no age to try this. Try karo. We are all friends, we are very sympathetic, and we are here to help and nurture everybody. So please, and also support local artists. Savitri ho, yeah, any of the theater groups. We have about 7 or 8 very, very active theater groups in Mississauga, Brampton, Etobicoke. Please support them. It is not long distance. It's not like going to Toronto and coming back. But please support local artists. Ye Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan keep coming and you go and spend $400 on their ticket. तभी कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता, लेकिन यहाँ पे $15 देने में लोगों को बहुत तकलीफ होती है. प्लीज डोंट डू दैट, क्योंकि ये सारा पैसा जो है इट गोज टू अ गुड कॉज एंड इट गोज टू nurturing someone's ambition, and it may be yours, you never know.
And keeps theater alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So जैसे आपने अभी बोला, how can these aspiring actors reach out to you? Is it like through Instagram? They can just walk in, they can contact you directly. How?
So I think the best way to do is just write us an email at admin at savitri.ca. Savitri again spelled SAWITRI. And just tell us, hey, we get almost 2 to 3 emails every day without exaggeration कि मैंने स्कूल में कॉलेज में किया हुआ है, लेकिन अभी 5 साल से मैं कनाडा में हूँ, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है. Where do I start? Can I do some workshops? You can do everything. But the point is just come and meet people. Go and see their shows. Go and network. Yeah, Savitri ho, yeah, there are other groups, as I said, which are very, very active. Please go. अगर आप थोड़ा Google करोगे, theater groups in Mississauga, you'll find 5 or 6 names. And you'll find what they are doing. Then there are groups, like there are WhatsApp groups. Try to find these WhatsApp groups. We have a WhatsApp group called Drama Kings and Queens. So अगर आपको, if you, and we do not only support Savitri in that group, we support everyone. अगर आपने कल आपका कोई परफॉर्मेंस है और आपने मुझे एक पोस्टर दिया, will you please post it, because वो ग्रुप पे हमारे कुछ 200 लोग हैं. उसके ऊपर we have a mailing list of about almost 3,000 4,000 people. तो अगर we are very happy to support people, तो nothing like networking, nothing like just coming. मैं कैसे जाऊंगा, I don't know anybody there, it doesn't matter. We are all friends here. एक performance को आइए, you will see that you will make 10 friends that same evening. And then just keep coming and keep supporting. That's all I can say.
That's very true. And Nitinji, I want to give this example of mine because I think my theater career out here started with Savitri. मैं shorts के लिए auditions देने आया था, and that's where I got selected. And after I did shorts, there were directors, there were other producers, पूरा community आता है तुम्हें देखने के लिए. And once they like you, they call you, or maybe if you suit for a role, they will call you. And वैसे ही मुझे लाहौर मिला. And दर्शकों को बता दूं मैं, लाहौर is a very beautiful play जो सावित्री ने प्रोड्यूस किया है, and they had done it last year, and इतना अच्छा था कि this year the government sponsored them to showcase Lahore. There were 3 shows that happened in Todmere Mills. Todd Modern Mills in Toronto. So just this example that after 6 years, मैंने सावित्री के पेज को बस फॉलो किया. I got that audition story, and I just went in, gave that audition, and uske baad se I kept on getting more and more theaters because network ban gaya, people know you, then you keep on getting new and new things. So last question, Nitin ji, is that I want to ask you, what is the mission of Savitri?
So the mission of Savitri is to provide a platform for talent of any level, whether it is uh, young talent, whether it is new talent, whether it is established artists. We want to provide a platform. So the mission is to educate, to entertain, and to make people comfortable enough to come and to try their hand. So I would say in one sentence, the mission of Savitri Theatre is to support and encourage talent.
Awesome. Thank you so much. नितिन जी, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं, बिफोर एवरी आफ्टर एवरी चाय पे चर्चा we do our promotion as well. So just for the viewers, Ram Leela 2025 is happening on 28th of September. Actually ये साल 3 जगह हम shows कर रहे हैं. 28th of September at Sringeri, 12th October in Whitby, and 18th October in Oakville. So 3 shows कर रहे हैं. Definitely stay tuned for the tickets. Ticket links, it will be there on our post. And of course, for Savitri Fringe Festivals as well, जो भी सारे plays है उनके posts जाएंगे. It will be there on our Facebook and Instagram. And with this, thank you so much, Nitin sir. It was very informative, even for me being in this community. It was so informative for me as well, and I hope for the viewers as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a good night, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show. Thank you to Soumya. Thank you to the whole team. And I look forward to working with you guys and help to support. You guys are doing an amazing job. Keep up the good job. And if we can help in any way, we would love to partner with you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. Bye-bye.